This is the place where people can get the necessary elements for our rituals. Not only animals, there are also shops with clothes, necklaces, vases.
This is Simon Romero for the New York Times. Ana Rosa follows Palo, an Afro-Cuban religion centered around rituals and the four earthly elements. Its beliefs were carried here to Venezuela by Cuban exiles in the 1960s and have grown more common in recent years with an influx of Cuban advisors. Practitioners like Ana Rosa, called paleros, purchase some ritual items here at local markets. But one essential element is not for sale, at least not here.
Our religion states that ganga, or cauldron, must contain human bones. The essential combination of ingredients must include human bones.
In Palo, human bones represent the energy of ancestors, a key ingredient of their faith. But the underground demand has created an illegal market, injecting more crime into Venezuela's often outlaw culture. And the victims are already dead. Some cemeteries in Venezuela are not the peaceful final resting places they are elsewhere. Rich families hire private security guards for every visit. Most visitors are forced to fend for themselves.
The way we get the bones in our rituals is not the way people think. We're not guilty of what is happening in the cemeteries all around Venezuela.
Such claims do little to calm outraged families, whose ancestors' graves have been looted.
We would go to visit my mom's grave regularly. One Sunday, we saw that the grave was open. I was with my brother and my son. We noticed that my mom's body had no skull anymore. Under her body is my dad's body. Fortunately, they didn't touch my dad's body. Then we tried to repair the grave, but police came and said to us that closing the grave was illegal. And we asked, isn't it illegal to open it? Where were you then, when they opened the tomb?
Local media reports that on the black market a skull can cost about $2,000, femurs $450. Many blame the government for allowing the illicit market to develop.
Now it's a fact that these exhumations are done by people who work in the cemetery to sell the body and the skulls to the paleros. With this government, this activity is increasing. Since the Cubans got here, they've destroyed the country.
Armando Regalado formed a citizens group in 2008 to protest the lack of security in the cemeteries.
There are many looted graves. There are 46 reports of looted graves now. But there are also many people who didn't report cases like these. There's such a lack of safety that you can't count how many bodies have been stolen. There is no name for what is happening here when they don't respect the cemetery.
Mr. Zambrano does not condone the crimes being committed in the cemeteries and claims that the bodies of his relatives have been affected as well.
You don't need to be a philosopher or theology expert to realize about the existing reality in Venezuela and many other places in the world. This fact leads to a bad interpretation of this beautiful religion, such as Palo, Santeria, or Voodoo.